All right, today we are declassifying a top-secret operation. It's a real high-stakes story of espionage, skill, stealth, and, you guessed it, snacks. Let's dive right into the mission briefing.
Okay, so first things first, let's get our terminology straight. When we talk about a secret mission here, we're not talking about state secrets. Nope. For our operatives, it's all about acquiring high-value assets. We're talking treats from a very secure location, the kitchen. And success? Well, that requires some serious skill, a mastery of stealth, and, maybe most importantly, a complete disregard for the house rules.
And that brings us to Act 1, the Midnight Mission. It's time to meet the agents and figure out what they're after.
You know, every great operation has its team, right? First up, we've got Agent Milo. He's the seasoned professional. And then, well, then there's Tuffy. Let's call him the accomplice. And as you're about to see, this unique partnership is pretty crucial to how this whole thing goes down.
So what's their target? It's singular, it's high value, and it is irreplaceable. We are talking about the last fish snack. Seriously, the stakes could not be any higher.
All right, on to the infiltration. This is that classic moment where all that meticulous planning smacks right into chaotic reality. And yeah, this is where the mission starts to unravel a bit.
So the mission kicks off under the cover of darkness. They're advancing on the target, using all the classic infiltration techniques. They tiptoe like absolute pros. Every single movement is precise, silent.
Or wait, hold on. Maybe I should clarify that. That professionals part, that might have been a bit of an overstatement. Because you see, only one of them was actually tiptoeing. Tuffy's approach to stealth was, let's say, different. While Milo was like a shadow, Tuffy just waddled. It's a contrast in technique that's about to become a major problem.
And there it is, the first critical error. Tuffy's waddling leads him right smack into a stray bucket. The crash just echoes through the silent house. It's a catastrophic breach of stealth. Instantly, their training kicks in. They freeze. Just totally still. They're hoping the darkness hides them and that the sound just gets written off as a random bump in the night.
After the crash, there's this deafening silence. You know that feeling? Seconds feel like hours. They're listening for any sign they've been caught. A human stirring, a floorboard creaking. But there's nothing.
And against all odds, their cover holds. The command center, the bedroom, is still quiet. They've actually gotten away with it. The mission is still a go.
But that close call, it leads us right into the climax of this whole operation, the sneeze heard round. This is the point of no return. So thinking they've just dodged the biggest bullet, Agent Milo gets a little confident. He whispers to his partner, "Perfect. We're invisible." Oh, it's just a classic case of saying something right before everything goes completely sideways.
And just at that peak of confidence, Tuffy lets loose a sneeze. And I'm not talking about a small, polite little sniffle. No, this was a house-shaking, window-rattling achoo that just completely shatters the silence.
Yeah, there's no escaping that one. The response is immediate. The whole area is just flooded with light. Their cover isn't just blown, it's been completely obliterated.
And that's it. The mission is over. The objective was not secured. The agents were compromised. In official terms, mission failed.
But is that really the end of the story? Not quite. Let's head to the debriefing and break down the pretty surprising outcome of this so-called failure. So, the reaction from headquarters was not what you'd expect. Instead of getting in trouble, the agents are met with laughter. Yep, the authorities actually found the whole botch job pretty amusing.
So let's review the final mission results, shall we? Despite a total tactical failure, both agents got the target asset, one fish snack each. On top of that, they got a brand new title from the humans, Little Ninjas. So you could say it was a complete success, born from a complete failure.
And this quote from the humans really sums it all up. Nice try, little ninjas. There was no punishment, just this really affectionate nod to their clumsy attempt.
And all of this led our agents to a groundbreaking new strategy. What's the big takeaway here? Cuteness is way more effective than stealth.
So they went ahead and developed a whole new standard operating procedure. They call it the Cuteness Protocol. It's a simple 4-step plan. Step 1, attempt stealth. Step 2, fail loudly. Step 3, wait for the humans to show up. And finally, Step 4, acquire the snack. I mean, it's foolproof, right?
And this really brings us to our final thought for today. Milo and Tuffy's big failure actually led them to a way more reliable strategy. So it makes you wonder, right? What's a time of failure in your own life actually pointed you toward a much better solution?